Hey Sagittarius, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general mid-October reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Sagittarius, I did reopen personals for anybody who's interested. It is a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it the Friday after purchase. Now, Sagittarius, I'm going to start with some messages that I got for you during the meditation. I wanted to let you all know about that. Since this is a mid-monthly reading, I wanted to get just a little bit deeper into it, and express what I was feeling there for you. But we're starting off with the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot, and then we'll clarify with the Edgar Allan Waite deck after that. So let's get into it, okay? I was getting the phrase that the veil is thinning, okay? The veil is thinning, which that is, a normal thing this time of year, but like it wasn't coming through really for anyone else in that way. So I thought that was interesting. But it does seem like there's something here, like a truth you're much closer to. So there was something about that energy coming through here. And I feel like this is something almost familiar. It's almost like this is something your intuition has told you about before. But yeah, there was something there that was blocking you from seeing it. Some of you, there's a tone or there's a tone change or inconsistency here with an air sign, a Leo, a Capricorn. I thought there was another sign that I had written down here, but I suppose not. But possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Leo, or Capricorn here. Like the tone is shifting with this person, or maybe there's been some inconsistency and that might be shifting. Some of you could have a window in your home that fogs easily or it sticks really easily. I feel like there's something that needs to be cleared out. There is something where it really feels like emotion is clouding your vision. That's the energy that I get here, like there's buildup, and your vision is clouded from that. The letters J, M, T, or D could be significant to you. Some of you could also have water pooling somewhere. There is something that has been suppressed on an emotional level, and I feel like it is surfacing in this way. It's showing in small leaks, and I don't think that that's just something, in your home. I feel like this is like symbolic of something, Somebody here could have dark hair, but I also feel like this is an odd message, but I do think that for some of you, a person could have been odd looking at first, but they grew on you. So for some, that might be, and I'm getting the letter S now, but that might be like a clue for you. Maybe you felt like, I'm not really physically attracted to this person, but I'll give it a shot, and they grew on you. So there's something shifting within that situation. Some of you could also be seeing the same price over and over again. That was something else I was seeing, 222, 333, but it was all prices, right? Price tags, digital, price tags, physical price tags. So I feel like there's some sort of alignment before a payout, before something happens here. So let's see what we've got with the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. I'm curious to see what comes through here for you, Sagittarius, and see what energies are present for you for the rest of October. Let's see what's happening. What's going on here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We have 2 wanting to pop out. Okay. Yeah, that's sort of the energy that I was getting here. Oh, there's one underneath that. What is it? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is sort of the energy that I was getting with the veil thinning. I'll talk about this in a second. What else do we have here for Sagittarius? Mid-October energies. Okay. Going to do another shuffle here. Okay. The Magician. Okay, I haven't even shown you the rest of them yet. I don't know why I'm holding that one up. Oh, wow. Okay. Man. Alrighty, you've got the, the 4 of Cups showing up as your overall. Somebody here could be a Cancer, Moon, or Rising, but you don't necessarily have to be. Maybe you're a Sagittarius, Moon, or Rising, and you've got some Cancer in your chart here. But this energy showing up, 4 of Cups can be a card of being unsatisfied with something, right? Like you're being offered something, but you're like, I don't really want to see that. A lot of you, I feel like this has to do with the truth. The Moon is on the bottom of the deck. Like, this really couldn't be more clear when it comes to this message. Like I said, the veil is thinning. The Moon is a card of illusions, secrets, things that have been hidden. And this doesn't necessarily have to mean that somebody's been deceiving you, right? But it could definitely be that you've been deceiving yourself in a situation here, Sagittarius. I feel like there's something that you've been maybe avoiding that needs to be done, or it needs to be dealt with. And maybe this 4 of Cups energy, because in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, let me just see if it's on the bottom here. I won't waste too much time. I'm going to see if it's showing up here. Because I have another deck over here and I was looking for it and I was hoping that it would be on the front. But either way, when it comes to the 4 of Cups energy, you can look at, there it is. Like there's a cup floating in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and he's not paying any bit of mind to it, right? But he's going back to the root of this situation. He's sitting at the trunk of this tree. He's trying to figure things out. So on some level, his intuition is taking him there, right? But what he's seeing when he gets there is like, ooh, I don't really want to look at that. Didn't know we were going this deep, right? It's that kind of energy here. So yeah, I do think that in the Four of Cups, something is being shown to you in the rest of October. And I feel like you've not been wanting to listen. But the High Priestess is saying that you end up listening here. You end up listening. This is like literally a card that can represent the veil. High Priestess is like the protector of truth and secrets. And in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, there's actually literally a veil behind her, right? And so underneath this, you have the Magician showing up. Virgo, Gemini, Pisces energy. But when it comes to the Magician, this is somebody who can have what they want. This is a powerful manifester. And I feel like you are a powerful manifester. I don't want to harp too much on things that are hidden and deception and things like that. However, it's coming through that they're like, you're better than this. You're better than this. There's something coming through where Spirit is trying to tell you. Seven of Cups is showing up in the reverse position. I feel like that veil is thinning in the High Priestess energy, and the truth is staring back at you. You know, like this Seven of Cups in the reverse, like, because upright, this is confusion, illusion, temptation, fantasy. And then it's in the reverse position. So I really feel like things become super, super clear to you very soon. It seems like the veil is more of a comfort zone for you. And, you know, the truth has always been waiting to be discovered here. I think, again, your intuition has been kind of hinting that something was not right, because you've got Seven of Needles here, Seven of Swords, trickery, theft, deception. And again, doesn't necessarily have to mean somebody's deceiving you, but could they be wasting your time? Could they be not taking things very seriously? Could they be not pursuing and kind of putting you in that energy of having to carry the connection? Maybe. Could they be in a situation where they are noticing that you're feeling a certain way, but they choose to avoid it? Yeah, I mean, I'm getting that kind of energy for somebody here. For somebody, and this is not the typical story I get for you, Sagittarius. You know, usually I get, like here lately, I've gotten some better things, but this energy showing up here seems like I'm connecting with a different group of Sagittarius people. But this Seven of Swords is, like I said, some of you kind of tricking yourself out of what you deserve, hoping that somebody will wake up. You know, so that energy is heavy, to say the least, right? We got the Empress showing up here, Taurus and Libra energy. This is growth, it's fertility, it's abundance, and it's Spirit reminding you. They're trying to jog your memory here, like, look, this is what you want, right? This is what you want. Are you getting it here? No, you're not. So let's dip out, right? You got the Hermit showing up, Virgo energy, right underneath this. This is a card of introspection going within. I feel like that's exactly what you're going to do. It seems like you're about to pull your energy back because somebody is not cherishing it. Somebody's not cherishing it. And that Magician showing up, that is, like I said, a powerful manifester. It's a card that represents the law of attraction, manifestation, bringing a dream into reality, grounding it in reality. I feel like a lot of you, that High Priestess energy and the Moon really makes me feel like for some of you, you didn't want to be bothered, you didn't want to speak up or say what you wanted here in a situation, just kind of hoping it dawned on someone that, oh, I'm not difficult. Maybe, you know, maybe they'll appreciate that, right? It's kind of giving me that energy here, and I feel like it kind of goes in the opposite direction. This is a person who's kind of taking advantage of that. They're like, oh, I don't have to do any work here, then I won't. You know, that's the vibe that I get here. It's not Sagittarius doesn't ask for anything, so I'm going to give them, you know, I'm going to give them things willingly without being asked. No, it's more of Sagittarius doesn't ask for anything, so I'm not going to give them anything. That's the energy that I get here. It's odd, but, you know, they'll take your energy. They'll take whatever you're investing. So I don't really like that. I'm sure you don't either. But this King of Pentacles showing up, this is something stabilizing within you. It's like I said, I really feel like for a lot of you, you're about to see physical proof. I feel like you're about to see physical proof of what I'm talking about here. Queen of Swords is showing up, Libra energy. Yeah, I feel like this is going to lead you to this space where you detach. For some of you, I feel like you're going to see that a request, maybe you do end up having a direct request here and it's ignored. And I feel like for some of you, you're like, okay, noted. Some of you have maybe put in a note at work and you're saying, hey, this is a problem here. You know, I would really like for this to be situated, and nobody fixes it. Nobody does anything. And you're seeing that the boss has moved in and out and they've not acknowledged your letter. They've not done anything to fix this, right? So that's the energy that I I get here for some of you is just kind of feeling ignored in the situation. Let's see what else we get here. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, but let's see what else comes up here for you. 9 of Cups. Strong support system energy. I feel like a lot of you want to lean on your support system at this time. Or if this has to do with you getting clear about what you want in love, put yourself out there in love. You know, meet love in the middle. Let love know that you want it. We got Pisces energy here, but I do feel like there's someone in your circle who will support you through this acceptance of truth. The moon is showing up again. Pisces and Cancer energy. And I'm telling you what, it's like I said, the moon can be things that are hidden, you know, below the surface, right? It's the subconscious. It governs your instincts, your intuition. And you see these folks are face to face here. Like I said, I feel like the veil is thinning and the truth is staring right back at you. It's like, we've been waiting for you. That's the energy that I get here. We've been waiting for you to discover your power and to recognize that you are better than this situation here. It's time for us to find stability elsewhere. Let's go. Let's go. We shouldn't have to keep explaining what it is that we want. We shouldn't have to hold somebody's hand and point it out for them what they're doing wrong. They know. They know, right? It's not a time to be reactive. It's a time to, you know, be responsive, right? To what it is that your instinct, your gut is telling you. What else do we have here? What's going on with the Empress and the Hermit energy here? 8 of Swords and the Hangman. Yeah, things have been stuck for too long and you're realizing that. You know, this Gemini energy here in the 8 of Swords, this is actually a Jupiter card. Jupiter is growth, expansion, good luck, good fortune, and you're ruled by Jupiter. You know, your soul is craving this energy of expansion, but in the 8 of Swords, the person is stuck where they are, right? And the only way to shift the energy to set themselves free, because in the traditional deck, she's got a blindfold on, she's all wrapped up, her arms are even tied down, there are all kinds of swords around her just stuck in the ground, right? And so the only way to really set herself free is to shift those swords. The swords represent the mind, the intellect, which is to shift her perspective by going within, right? That's what the blindfold represents, looking within yourself, to shift your perspective, those swords, in a way that will cut yourself loose. And I feel like that's exactly what you're about to do, because you need that expansion. Your soul is itching for it. This is showing up to clarify the Empress, which is growth, fertility, abundance. We got the Hangman right here. As you go within, as you pull your energy back, you're going to find more and more and more and more clarity, more and more and more truth, right? We got Virgo and Pisces energy here, which are opposites, and I feel like there is this vibe here of kind of balancing out and getting the full picture on everything. The Hangman is a card of tuning into a higher perspective, and you can see he's right here with the axe swinging, right? It's a close call. It was a close call. I feel like a lot of you were almost, how to describe this here? It's like you almost ran out of time with something here. And so, yeah, and I feel like that's the energy that you're in, is kind of in this space where I've already invested so much. You know, and 3 of Wands is like you looking out into the future, like, well, do I want to invest more and still be in this same spot? Absolutely not. No, and I feel like that's the energy here. That's the truth that you're coming face to face with, is that you don't want to waste any more time, right? And that's not to say, you know, shouldn't word it in that way, because the time that you've spent is not wasted, because it's an investment in a lesson. And so I think that's important to acknowledge here. But yeah, once you see the truth, you don't need to keep seeing it over and over again. So I feel like that's what's happening here, is acknowledging that you need to leave something behind. There's something more stable up ahead. Lean on your support system throughout this process. The energy looks great for aligning with abundance and fertility with that Empress energy showing up. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius. Please feel free to watch out for your other signs, okay? By the time you're seeing this, your opposite sign, which is Gemini, will be up, as well as Capricorn and Cancer. There are also generals that I'm doing if you want to watch out for those while you wait on your other signs, because the rest are dropping, you know, all of the signs are dropping gradually throughout the week. So just be on the lookout, but generals will go up every day as well. So if you want to check those out, like I said, they are worth a watch, you know. And I do have that deal going on. It's a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it the Friday after purchase. So if you are interested, details are down below. But if this is where we part, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Y'all take care. Bye.